Welcome back, friends. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018. And if you haven't seen my little vlog post on it the other day, let me bring you up to date real fast. YouTube has decided they hate small channels and they want to curb stomp them all to death. Essentially, they've upped the requirements to be part of the YouTube Partner Program to 4,000 hours viewed within a year and 1,000 subscribers. They're doing this, they say, to stabilize the income of YouTubers that made six figures. Now, they're doing it to stabilize income of YouTubers that are above that threshold, is what they're saying. Unfortunately, advertisement is handed down on a top-down basis, and small channels do not get it until large channels have. So there's absolutely no way for a small channel to take advertising revenue away from a large channel. Removing small channels from getting advertising, that's essentially what this does, is it demonetizes them as well as takes away a number of tools that they have to do things like schedule uploads to go live. At one point, I believe even having a custom thumbnail is part of this, although I'm not quite sure what I'm going to end up with after this. So there's no way for the stated reason to actually exist. It's just a bald-faced lie. It does, however, allow them to tell the advertisers who've been complaining about people like PewDiePie and Paul Logan that they are doing something to fix the problems, which allows the advertisers to tell their customers, hey, we did something and we received assurances that this isn't going to be an issue anymore. Nothing they've done will fix any of that problem, but it allows them to pretend it does, and nobody upsets the apple cart and everybody continues to make money except for small channels, which by their very definition are small channels and have no voice, and so nobody gives a shit about them, including YouTube. If you see any larger YouTubers telling you how great this is to help stabilize their economy, they are lying to your face. It does nothing to help them in any way, shape, or form. It only hurts other people and is merely lip service to fixing a solution. I do not know if my channel will continue past the February 20th date. It will depend to some extent on what type of tools I have left to my disposal with the channel once I have been kicked out of the program for the second time in 7 months through no fault of my own, and the third time if you include the adpocalypse that my channel has been demonetized. So I don't know. That's the answer to that. I don't know how much of this is going to come down to me just deciding to take a philosophical stand, and how much of it's going to be me just shutting up, being smart, and continuing on. I believe I will be over all of the requirements within the year, potentially. It will be much harder, depending on what tools I have left and don't have left outside of the program going forward. And they haven't said what will or will not. At the moment, it says that the full studio is available to everybody with 1 to 1,000 subscribers. That wasn't how it was in the past. I don't know if that is something that is what is going to be going forward from February 20th. I don't know. So we'll see. If it's worst case scenario, I probably move to Twitch. Maybe I still keep a YouTube channel, but we take Twitch streams and we break them up into editable versions and throw them onto YouTube. Maybe we leave YouTube altogether. I don't think that's probably what's going to happen. But at this point, I don't know. I don't know what YouTube actually has planned, since clearly they don't tell you small channels. They said they discussed this with many people, many other creators like myself. But as far as I can tell, that didn't actually happen at all. And they're waiting to kick all the small channels out before they continue to have conversations on what they need to do to continue to keep small channels away from the table and continue to increase the large channels. They were very proud of the fact that six-figure channels are up 40%. Channels that make six figures, $100,000 a year or more, are up 40%. So they're very happy to keep the money in-house amongst the few people that are already there, while keeping the rest of us as second-class citizens. So, like I say, I'm not sure what's going to happen. It is what it is. So, on top of that, I received news yesterday that my uncle passed away. So, it's been a bad couple days for me. So we'll play some football here today. We'll see what's going on. I was going to play one more game before we come back live for a home game, but I decided instead, because A, I don't have a lot of time today to play through some more games, and B, this is our derby, right? This is our rivalry. We don't actually have any derbies according to our team. I don't believe. Legends. We have fierce rivals, and we are playing Gazalek Ajaccio today. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at the video on how to pronounce all the names yet. Old Lady Plays, if you check comments in the last video, has a video that shows pronunciation of all the French teams. So I recommend checking it out, even if I have not had the chance yet to do so. But I don't believe they count this as a derby, just a rivalry. Yeah, derby's none. In theory, they play in the same city we do. I did find their stadium just across town. It's up in the valley off of the main harbor. So you follow the main road, what would be Long Street, something like that, that comes right off the pier and up and into the valley. So essentially we're on the shore, they're in the valley up from the city. However, as you can see right here, it says they play in Nice. It does also say, however, that all their training grounds, if we go in here, are still in Ajaccio. And at some point, we can look at that. Stadium, players, schedule. View staff. Was it the page we were just on? Facilities, there we go. You can see here, they do play in Ajaccio. So my guess is this is why they're playing in Nice right here. They are getting a new stadium built. However, it's only in planning stage. So I'm not sure why you need to play at another country, it's not another country. Why you need to play in another city, because you're in planning stages for a new stadium. But, what the hell? You got to play in Nice? Take it, right? It's a nicer stadium. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's go and take a look, see how things have gone for us. We've done pretty well. You can see we've continued our winning ways here. Not all of these have been spectacular blowout victories. You can see this is a 1-0 win that was just a penalty shot in the 24th minute, and we managed to hang on. So we're not exactly destroying people, but we'll take it. Unfortunately, we did just get some bad news today. We check our inbox. We see that we have lost Jordan D'Ambrosio for the second time this season, this time for 2 to 3 weeks. We will leave it to physio. Clearly, he's injury prone. Like I said, this is the second time he's been out for multiple weeks. So we will not be playing. We're away. We probably shouldn't play this anyway. We could. I gave Nikolai, one of our new players here. He's the who I brought in over that Joker transfer window last time. We did bring him in last game, but I think probably we go back to our 4-1-4-1. We take Jordan out. We put in Kinsambi because that's what we need to be doing. We take Vasily out, and we put in Nathaniel Gilbod, whatever it is. I'm not going to bother with it today. And Jordan needs to come out as well. You can see, let's give Martin the nod today. Is that what we want to do? Still got a striker in. I think that's what we'll go with. I knocked a bunch of the youngsters back down to the reserves of the youngsters team. There's no point in putting them up here and having to make sure that I got them into games when they needed to and didn't accidentally play them in a game when I needed them here. So we'll run with this. You have noticed that I have a different skin right now. It is the Andromeda skin. It is on Steam Workshop. I downloaded it a week ago, 10 days ago, whenever it came out, and I just hadn't even looked at it yet. I like it. It's very dramatic. It might be a little too dramatic for me. But yeah, I don't have a huge issue with it. I think it's interesting. We can kind of take a look through some of the screens here, get an idea of what you see. Looks pretty good. I should be able to tell you who the developer who posted it to the Steam Workshop. He did a good job. I can't, and that's a mistake on my part, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So let's hand over to the assistant coach. Nothing new there. We got some matches today. Let's get into it. So Gazalek Ajaccio. They're 10th in the league, so we should, in theory, crush them. Although it shows them as 11th in the league here. Because we had a couple matches already played, a bunch of matches already played. Well, we're still safe here with a 1-point lead there. We're not the only undefeated team right now so far. You see that there are two others. There's two other teams that have not lost. This is who we are going to be playing next week, so unless we have a draw, this is going to change next week, or the next match. And Lavenois is also not lost. So, And there's the doorbell and the dogs. Oh, Samuel Besson had a bad day. Besson? Besson? That's okay. We don't care. We don't care. That's the moral of that story. All right. There will be some more dog noise in the background. I apologize. We're just going to have to live with it for a few minutes. I don't have time to just stop and walk away from half an hour and wait for everything to quiet down. So, Gabriel finished his intensive. One of our coaches. He's now able to speak good French. I'm not sure that's good English, but we'll go with it. Same tactic. We're not really, nothing here has changed. Oh, that's way too loud. I do like this screen here for this skin. I think that looks really good. I like that a lot. I like the TV stuff. Oh, nobody is at this match. You know, though, the thing is, Nice is on the mainland. It's close, but you actually have to take a ferry from Corsica to Sardinia. Sardinia? I think it's Sardinia down there. I may have my islands wrong. And then back up to the mainland, and I don't think it goes directly to Nice. I think it goes over a town and then get over. So you have to take 2 ferries and then a bus for their home fans to come see the game in Nice, which is crazy. It looks like we have more fans there than they do. Well, we are in first, so, you know, but anyway, I just think that it doesn't make a lot of sense. It is probably the closest stadium, other than ours, that they could borrow as the crow flies, right? So, you know, straight line distance. But as far as actual distance, probably not the best choice. Oh, well. I do like the fact that we get more windows here, although I want to change that to scores, and I did last time, so I'm not sure why that has gone back. So we are the only other group playing right now. But I think that will work well. So, and we lost our... that's not supposed to be match statistics either. We've got shots there. How about their formation? There we go. And we'll see how it happens. So far, we're not doing very well. They're clearly outplaying. This might be the end of our streak, guys. Nothing so far. What if we throw out a demand more now and see what happens? They have a possession lead, not a huge one, but, you know, that demand more seemed to have adjusted things really fast. But we haven't got a shot. They've had 4, 2 on target, 2 long shots, 2 half chances. Oh. Well. Rippard can't come off. Potential hand. He's going to have to play. We don't run with a goalie on the bench very often. And why is it... This screen is like doubled up twice. And when you change it, it changes the other. That is the one negative. This needs to be tied to a different window somewhere in there. So that's okay. Players are clearly disinterested. Well, in a second, they're going to be told that they've done badly. So hopefully we get some good reaction out of it. I'm sorry, Tom, you got to stay out there, buddy. That's our option. We don't have much else for you. Kinsambi's been terrible, but nobody in front of him has been great. So I think Dominici is going to come out for Simon. I think that's the only sub now. However, if Kinsambi continues to play bad, we'll give the youngster another try. We'll give Nikolai out there. We'll run him out there again. He's very creative. His finishing's not great, but Kinsambi's finishing isn't great either. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Let's check our tactics page real fast and make sure that, yep, he's set up as a target man. That's what we want. Well, we had a shot. It was a long shot, and it was not on target, but it was something. And now we have a highlight. Mulumba. Feeds it into Nilsson. Oh, beautiful shot. Oh, is that Dragula? And what the heck is that? Oh my God. We can't beat Dragula. He's got his own theme song. We're done, boys and girls. We can't beat Dragula. It's not possible. It's not in my own psychological makeup. That's just crazy. And nothing. Okay. Tactics. We're going up top. We're doing it. Silly's going there. He's going to be a poacher. He's going to be a deep line playmaker. I think that works fine. Can I not actually change if people are on attack or anything here? No, of course not. That would make sense to give me all the exact same stuff I have on the other screens. Because when you do it vertically, you can change stuff. But when you do it horizontally, oh no, not at all. He's on attack. He's on attack already. I move these guys up to support. We're going to go fullback support, and that's as much as I'm comfortable doing. Let's confirm the changes, because we can't do that from the other screen either. And see what happens. No highlights. That's a little bit scary, but at the moment, we're losing. We'll still be in first, but like I say, we have a match next week against number 2, so it'll be a top of the table match next week. All right, come on, Rippert. I know you're injured. Oh, this is not good. Ben Gudouge over to Drag. Oh, we took it away from Dragula. Kinsambi gets ahead on it, but nobody's able to get to it. Thomas gets it, feeds it back over to Dragula. I really want Dragula on my team. Madu. Vasily feeds it up to Kinsambi. Oh, too far. Too far. He is creative, but he doesn't have the technical ability to really go with the creativity at the moment. That's the problem with the youngster. Come on, guys. Get creative, maybe. Although we may not. We may be down 2 goals here very quickly. Oh, we are. Oh my God! Did that hit the post? Or did he get a? No, he blocked that. Great save, Ripper. All right. Oh wait, we got a chance here. Throw it into Madu. Jigla. Oh, come on, somebody pick it up. Madu's got it. Oh! McDermott comes out. The sad thing is that's the first time we've seen their goalkeeper's name today. 85 minutes in, we finally see McDermott's name. That's not a good sign for us. Vasily, over to Barbier, but he can't take it away from Dragula, who just pushes him off. I'm gonna have to bust open I'm gonna find my white zombie now. As I go to school, I can feel it coming on right now. Just slam through the ditches and barn through the witches. Dragula. Come on, how did you not take that? We just let that roll past? We're down. We need to be scoring. We can't just, we're not playing for a draw here. We're losing. Come on, Jigla's got it. And he just shoots it that way. He doesn't even look at the goal. He doesn't try to, we got pies. Oh, that was a perfect spot. Oh, I'm going to be so annoyed. I am so annoyed. Perfect ending to my week so far. Oh my gosh, now he's going to get sent off. That was the worst, stupidest card ever. And now he's going to be suspended for our top of our table match on top of that. They shouldn't, it was completely, what's the word I'm looking for? It was deserved. He did it completely. Let's throw Martin in there. There we go. Confirm changes. See what happens here. So that's just the replay. Yep, we can skip that. And that's match. They were not outstanding at times there. We didn't see any real outstandingness, to be honest. They had 10 shots, 6 were on target. They did create a couple clear-cut chances, so maybe there's a little bit of outstanding in there. But realistically, we just played poorly. It was terrible. Ferrario, 4 mistakes. We were just not good. So we will come here and we will yell at the team. And I'm not happy with that result. And they all look fired up. And I mean, look here. We had, that's last 5. 6-4, 6-2 for Ferrario. 6-4 for Dominici. We just did not. We had a 7 for Noah. And that's about it. Oh my gosh. Well, perfect end to our week, right? Is what it is. End of our invincibility, 10-man. Well, at least it makes it look like somehow it's not completely our fault. That was at the very end. We weren't really 10 men for most of it. A stubbed finger. He needed to come off for a stubbed finger. You know, it was a straight red. It was a straight red. We're going a week's salary. Confirm. Accepts is fine. Still searching for his first goal. That's fine. We're not worried about the youngster. He'll get it. And I think that's it for us. I do like this page right here. And that is an excellent logo. Had to play Dragula, and now we have to play Dracula? I mean, what the hell? Like a horned Dracula on top of that. It's like if Dracula was a vampire. Dracula was a vampire. If Dracula was a Viking, that's what he'd look like. Oh, well. I don't care about possession that much. And that's that. Sorry, kind of a down episode for us going into the weekend. We'll be back on Monday. No matter what happens with YouTube, we will finish this series. We may finish it without custom thumbnails. We may finish it without scheduling, which will change the time the videos go up. Right now, they go up 8:30 a.m. for me. If I have to get up and be out of bed and active at 8:30 every morning, probably not going to happen. I teach college until 10 o'clock each night. My classes run until 10, so I am not in bed early most nights. Anyway, so that may change. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. Love to know your thoughts, both on the football, but also on YouTube if you have any. And we will see you next time. Cheers.